Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Elizabeth, and I'm back after I think 6 months. I haven't been on this channel, and I'm not gonna make any promises because honestly I never stick to them, but I'm just gonna bring you guys this reindeer cute little reindeer look for Christmas and the holiday season. I just kind of wanted to do something different, and I've always wanted to do like a reindeer look, so what better time to do it than Christmas. So I'm just gonna kind of include a little wig install into this video while we explain why I've been gone. So this is just a wig from my collection. I think it was like a deep wave wig, and then I'm just kind of I blow dried it, then I straightened it, and then added curls to it. But basically I've been gone, just kind of busy with school. I'm gonna kind of talk on my school experience a little bit like in the coming months. I went to like school for aesthetics, and that pretty much took up all of my time, and working and everything just kind of like took over everything, so I didn't really have time to film videos. But if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I'm pretty active on there, but I'm trying to bring that same activeness to YouTube. So let's see how this goes for the new year. I'm gonna try my hardest to upload every week. I know I say this in like every video that I've made recently because I take really long breaks, but I am serious about it now. So anyways, back to the wig install. I just kind of applied the Got To Be glue gel just because I don't want this wig to stay on forever, just kind of for the look. And then applied that to my hairline, and then blow dried it down with, I think my blow dryer is on like the highest wind or blowing setting, and then it's like a medium heat or high heat. I can handle both. It's not too crazy. And then I went in with the Bedhead Hardhead hairspray, and this is an amazing hairspray. It's better than the Got To Be glued one. Kind of holds the wig on forever, but it holds it on for a long period of time, and it helps melt the lace really well. See how nice and melted that is. And then I just went over it with my blow dryer just to really secure it, make sure everything is nice and flat, nothing's lifting, and it looks as close as it can to scalp. If you already follow me, you already know I don't know how to speak most of the time. But anyways, yeah, just going in, blow drying my whole hairline, spraying a little bit more of the hairspray, and then just hairspraying it right on, or blow drying it right on top. Now I'm going to start on the Glam. I just kind of wrapped my head with a wrap strip and just brushing my brows with that same hairspray just to hold them in place, and so there's a little bit of tack to them, so that when I use the powder, aka Fenty Mocha Mami bronzer on them, it just kind of sticks to that, so it hides the brow hair color. That's a little hack. So if you want to hide the brow hair color using like a gel or a hairspray, gives like a little bit of stick so that the powder product can just kind of like tack to it. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer just to really carve out the brows and give them a nice defined shape, and also bringing it down a little bit onto my lid so that it can act as my base shade. Then I just kind of blended it out with a fluffy brush so it's nice and seamless. They don't look crazy with halo brows. I did one eye off camera. We're gonna do the other eye, and I'm just using the Juvia's Place, my beat up Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and then I'm going in with this light creamy shade as my base shade, putting it all over the lid. And I'm going into the Wahala palette, and I'm just taking, it's almost like a deep gray, just to give me that depth that I want for my cut crease. Then I went over it with the darkest brown in the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I'm just kind of blending it right over so I can create a nice like deep brown shade. Then I went in with the second brown in that same palette, and just went over it just to make sure everything's nice and blended and nothing's like super duper harsh. And then this is just the P. Louise Acid Rain base in Blank Canvas just to cut out the crease. I really love this primer. It's almost like it's literally what it's called, blank canvas. It gives you a nice blank canvas, and any pigmented eyeshadow sticks to it perfectly, and it's perfect for cutting creases, better than all of her other bases. Honestly, this is my favorite. So then I went into the same Wahala palette, took like the nice champagne color, and then put that all over my lid. It gave me really big like Christmas vibes. Then I went in with the same Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami, same stuff I use on my brows, the same bronzer, and then I kind of used like an angle brush to create a liner moment. Then I went over it with some lash glue so that we can add some glitter to it, and it's just like a nice brown glitter. You can literally use any glitter you want. I usually get like my glitters from the dollar store. I get like the really finely milled glitters. There's like a lot of controversy that like dollar store glitters are not safe by the eyes. Honestly speaking, makeup has no rules, so just do what you feel is comfortable to you. If you feel like buying glitter from an actual brand is more comfortable for you, do it. But I've been using this for years and I've never had any issues. And the same technique, lash glue, glitter from dollar store, and it gives me amazing results. So I cut out that liner with concealer, blended it out. Now I'm moving on to the brows, doing the same technique I did for the glitter liner for my brows. So I'm kind of out of focus, but I just put the glue on my brows directly, brushed it with a spoolie, and now I'm going in with the same brown glitter for the liner on my brows to give it a nice monochromatic look. Put on these lashes. I think it's from Eldora Lashes. It's a UK brand. They have like the longest lashes I've seen like from any brand, so I wanted something nice and dramatic for like a cute little reindeer look, just make me look animated. So I decided to use their lashes. Pop those on. Now I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Maple to create my base. So I'm just kind of highlighting super duper extra to give us that nice carved out like reindeer head reindeer look. And I'm just blending it out. So I'm just gonna keep on blending out that concealer. Now I'm going in with some scissors and I'm just kind of cutting off the the like piece of just a wrap strip that I used to secure my wig. Oh my goodness, look at the like how different that is from everything else. Anyways, I went back in with my hard head hairspray. This is a little hack just to like go over any little white bits that's on my hair still, like little flakes. But my baby hair is off camera, sorry about that. I don't think I got that clip like period. So anyways, just kind of blended it into the wig so everything's kind of seamless, nice and seamless. Went in with my L'Oreal Infallible concealer in the espresso, I believe that's the name of the color. And then I'm just kind of using it to really darken the outer part of my face. I didn't use any foundation for this look, literally all concealers. I really wanted enough coverage and contrast with everything, and I feel like concealers really gave me the look that I wanted for this look for sure. So I really went over my forehead with the dark. You'll see why everything turned out to be how it is. Remember, this is a reindeer look. This is an everyday look. If you want, you can go in with your everyday base. So I went in with my same Juvia's Place palette and just kind of set all of the all of the dark spots on my face. Went in with the same L'Oreal Infallible concealer to kind of darken the outside of my body to, again, play into the whole reindeer look. So just kind of blended that out, and yeah, just make sure I made the whole outer part of my body dark, because if you don't know from deers, when you look at them, they're pretty light on the center. So that was kind of what I was going for. So I went in with my concealer, like my highlighting shade, on the inner part of my chest area. And then I just really blended all of that out and blended it all together. And then I did the same thing I did for my face, took the lighter colors, set the light parts with the lighter colors and set the dark parts with the darker colors. Just to really make sure nothing is moving. It's nice and matte. And when I use like my paints and stuff like that, they don't transfer or mix together with the creams. So here I'm going in with the same Juvia's Place dark brown. If you're seeing these dark brown, it's either the Juvia's Place palette color or it's the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami. So I'm just kind of contouring my nose and giving me a really sharp and dark, intense nose contour to give us that reindeer look. Then I just took some concealer, went down the middle to highlight it and make it more defined. And then instead of like blending it, I kind of just set it with the powder, / blend with the powder, just that it didn't move. Because I find when I do this trick, usually it'll like move and then it won't be as harsh as I want it. Then I went with the white cream paint from the sorry, I've never mispronounced her name before, but I think it's Danessa Myricks waterproof cream palette. So then I went in with a cream shade just to set that white cream palette, like cream paint that I put down, and I just put this right on top because I don't know if you noticed from Deer's, but usually it's like nice and like creamy. I don't think it's like pure white. I don't think anything on them is really like white. So that was the vibe I was going for, a glam deer, but then also we're not playing too much into the deer. It's kind of just an inspired look. So then I took an angled brush into a dark brown eyeshadow. I'm not going to say the palette because I'm sure by this point you guys already know I'm using the same palettes, just rotating. And I'm just kind of blending it out under my eyes to give me like bigger, more doe eyes. And to really make the bottom of that cream that I put down to pop. So I just kind of blended it out. It was getting kind of extra for me. So then I went in with like a tan brown, it's still coming up. And then I just like fluffed it right over, and then everything blended. So I guess I didn't add that clip, but everything blended. So now I'm going in with the Sueva Beauty black liner, and I think it's called, no, not black liner, grease liner, and I'm just kind of putting that on my nose to create the perfect little deer nose. Then I did just a tiny little bit of a like line, and then I blended it out with the same dark brown eyeshadow just because I didn't want like a straight line. I almost wanted it to just look like it is. Like I didn't want it. I hate makeup that is, well, not hate, but like for me personally, I don't like doing makeup that's super cartoony. I like it to be kind of realistic but then still blended, and you know what I mean, like it could be me kind of thing. But anyways, that's just me going on like a real ramble. But I'm going in with the same Danessa Myricks cream white paint from that same waterproof paint palette, and then I'm just kind of adding my little reindeer dots, spotted deer dots. Then I went in with my Moran Makeup Paradise paints, and then I just like mixed white and brown, and then I just used like a nail art fan brush and just fanned it on inside my chest to give me like a fuzzy fur deer vibe. Then I went in with this pen liner, and I just kind of drew bottom lashes because I was too lazy to glue on actual bottom lashes, but it did bring the look together. And then I also used it to outline my top lip, and then give me more of like that deer vibe too in the mouth. Then I went in with a dark brown lip paint. Then went in, I keep saying went in, but you get the vibe, you get the gist. Then I took a then I took a black paint, same palette, put on my top lip, filled it in. This is the look, put on deer ears. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what other Christmas looks you like to see, or what you like to see from me on YouTube. And yeah, follow me on all my socials. They're right there in the top corner. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.